What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Almond Brown '09, coming to you guys tonight with another video of Big Brother Season 22 All-Star live reaction of the eviction ceremony. I'm torn. I'm so sad right now. I can cry. I'm so sad right now. I can cry. You guys. Oh my gosh. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. We're going to discuss this. So if you up there in the quiet stand, honey, drop down in the comment section and let me know that you're here. But let me pull up my church notes from this episode so we can discuss it. I missed like the first 3 minutes because I was cooking. But we can discuss it and we'll go from there. I got my notes in my phone. I'm so disgusted, but whatever, we'll get there. So we gonna hey Sephora, girl, I am upset. I know you happy. But I'm not happy. I'm not a happy camper. Oh, hush, Sephora. We're not gonna talk about that right now. I know you happy. I'm not happy, but we gonna get there. We're gonna discuss it. Oh my God. And you laughing. Oh, you so evil. You so evil. But anyways, I'm gonna do my live reaction of the whole episode. And like I said, I missed the first like 2 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes. I was cooking. But I'm sure that was just pretty much the recap of what happened the last show. So what I did come in on was when Ian and Christmas was in the hammock talking, and Ian said he was gonna pretty much play dumb, like, and he does that so well. That's why I say Ian is very mysterious, very meticulous, very like, yeah, you cannot figure him out because he doesn't show emotion. He doesn't really talk. But Janelle was trying to get votes. Baby girl was going to any and everybody that would listen to try to get her some votes, and I don't blame her because she wants to stay. Yeah, Ian never talks. That's why Ian is going to go far in this game. I don't care what nobody say. Ian is going to go very far in this game because he doesn't talk and people don't really see him as a threat. I see him as a threat simply because he does not talk. So they better watch out for Ian. And when when Christmas said the joke, well, it wasn't really a joke, but she was just like, "Oh, I'm baking, I'm cooking," or something. That was laying out there in the sun. He was like, "Oh, what are you cooking?" And Christmas was like, "Is he serious?" She was like, "No, like the sun is hot." I was like, "She's making Christmas bacon," and he was like, "Oh yeah." But then in his confessional, he was just like. Oh, yes. But what kind of legend is Janelle if she made herself a target and couldn't get the votes to stay? Like I said, her and K-Star came in being together too soon. Like as soon as they got in the house, they showed their hand. But everybody already knew that Janelle and K-Star was always together in their other seasons. So I think if they wouldn't have came in together so soon or not, she still would have had a big target on her back because she's one of the people that had the most wins in Big Brother history of the veto and other stuff. So they know she was like a competition person, but she ain't show that. Oh. But Janelle, like I said, she was trying to get her votes and she was telling everybody that Memphis was voting for her. Girl, I told y'all she was holding on to Memphis for dear life. Like, no, ma'am, this man does not care about you. He playing the game and he played her and K-Star so bad. It is a shame. It's a shame. Sephora said, "Yeah, I know. Why would they do that? They could have split up and pretended to hate each other." Exactly. Because it was like they hadn't talked to each other in a while and all this other stuff. But why would they even do that? I think the problem was that they weren't motivated by the money because they have good jobs. Yeah, I think they were just there just like to prove that they can play the game or something because Baby, like I said, just like with Davon and Bailey. Okay, just because y'all, both of y'all black, don't mean y'all got to always stick together. Y'all better go get these other people because you see they picking off one by one. Okay. But yeah, everybody was telling her that, she needed to get Cody's vote so Cody can go to Enzo and turn Enzo to vote for Janelle or whatnot. So she was out there campaigning hard. And Davon, listen, well, back it up. Janelle went and talked. She did go talk to Cody, and she actually offered him her wedding ring. Now, I think at that point, she really wanted to stay and play. If she offered her wedding ring to stay, I really think she wanted to stay. She wanted to stay all along, but still. But how do you play again? Like you're sitting next to your best friend in a house and you got to stand up and give a speech about why I want you to keep me as opposed to keeping my best friends. But I mean, it was no hard feelings. But yeah, Janelle offered Cody her wedding ring if he was to keep her, just so, because he said, he really don't know if he can trust her. But she said, I will give you my wedding ring if you keep me here, and I will vote your way for the next 2 weeks. And she offered him, she offered him her wedding ring. So that's why I said she really wanted to stay Sephora, because she offered that to him. But okay, child. And then with Enzo, they wanted to get with Enzo. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, girl. Anyways. But okay, so now the whole thing with David David just irks me. Why is he here again? I don't get it. I really don't get it. But so now David went to Bailey. Hey, Southern Belle. David, we're discussing Big Brother. David went to Bailey to try to get Bailey to talk to Davon because of what happened their last interaction. So David was talking to Bailey, then Bailey went and pulled Davon in. And Davon, she was pretty much talking to Bailey like David wasn't sitting there at first. And David was saying, we have to trust each other. But Davon was like, well, I trust him, but he don't trust me. He won't talk to me, but I will talk to him. She was saying, me and you, Bailey, we have our thing together, but he don't trust me. So how are you asking me to trust him if he's not trusting me, he doesn't tell me anything? Baby, listen. So Davon actually started crying because she was like, I put my game on the line to save your behind when you were up there. She was telling everybody that she was not going to vote David out because David is black. He's African American. You can talk about David all day, girl. David irks. Baby, he irks. Okay. But he apologized to Davon for telling her that she needed to calm down and for not trusting her. So, he felt really bad. But Davon started crying. I'm like, not you, Miss Big Mouth. You sitting up here crying, girl. Shut up. But he did say he felt bad. I don't know if I believe it. He only felt bad because now he sees that they need to work together. You should have saw that in the beginning, sir. In the beginning. And look, if I'm looking here and not like directly at y'all, that's because I'm looking at myself. And it's crazy because my webcam is up here. So I would feel crazy just looking straight up like that. It just, I don't know. But girl, yeah, Davon cried. Girl, she got on my nerves. Now you hard. Davon was going around petitioning for votes for Janelle as well. But girl, how about, okay, so they're all in that whole slick six together. It's Davon, Bailey, Tyler, Cody, Enzo. Oh Lord, who was the other? Oh, I don't have my notebook in here. Who was the other person, Sephora? Davon, Bailey, Enzo, Tyler, Cody. Oh my God, it's one other person. And see, I forgot Cody the other day. Christmas. Okay, yes, that's who it was. So all of them are in the slick six together, right? So Davon was going around trying to get votes for Janelle. Child, so Tyler told David about Danny. Danny was telling people that Davon was trying to get votes for Janelle. So Tyler told David about that. Why did David Oh, it was Danny. Yeah, not Christmas. It was Danny. But why did David? Now Tyler told David, don't go tell Davon about what Danny said because then it's gonna put their alliance at odds with each other because now they're going around sneaking behind each other back. Why did David go and tell Davon what Tyler said? I said you is a whole fool. Now the man just told you don't go tell. Hey, it's Jones. uh Tyler just told David, don't go tell Davon what was said because now it's gonna put a target on Tyler's back because they're all in an alliance together. But David went and told Davon anyways, and David told Davon that Tyler was the one that said it. So then David goes back and talks to Tyler like a dummy because Tyler heard Bailey and David having a whole conversation together, honey. They was having a heated conversation. So now they go upstairs in the HOH room, and David told Tyler, "Listen, I told Davon what you said." And he was like, "What? So did you tell her that I'm the one that said it?" And he was like, "Yeah, I did." He said, "I'm sorry." David was like, "I'm sorry. I'm a rookie in this game. I'm bad at lying. I can't lie to people." Why are you here, sir? Why are you here? So far, it is a whole mess. It is a whole mess. And so now Tyler is mad. When I say big mad, baby, he put a cape on the back of him and now he's super mad. Okay? He's so mad at David, and he went and told Cody that David told Davon what Danny said, and now Davon was looking at Tyler funny, and Tyler told Cody that David is dead to him. Mm-hmm. So Tyler he asked David, "Why would you say that?" He was like, "Because he had this whole thing about they're the only African Americans in the house, and the fact that an African American did not win, and he was trying to get them there." And Tyler was like, "I understand that, and I'm with you all the way, and I'm rooting for you. I was on your side, baby." But now he done told him that he was dead to him. So I think next week it's gonna be Davon and David, somebody. David hardly talks, and when he does, he spills the tea. Girl, he works my ever-loving, lasting Christian nerve. I swear. I told you I can't do David. I cannot do David, girl. He works me. But yeah, so with the whole thing with Tyler and David, I see a lot of people are talking about this show. I've never watched it. What is Joke? Oh my gosh. Well, you can watch it for free on the CBS app or CBS.com, and you can go back and watch all the other episodes. We're on episode 10 right now. Or you can just go back and watch my reviews. I mean, either one. It's only a couple of minutes, so you should get caught up if you go back and watch the reviews and just, But stay and just listen. So maybe you might catch on if you start watching it. But it does come on Sundays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So yes, what did you say? Oh, thank you so much for coming and supporting. I appreciate it, girl. If you just in the chat, just be like, "I'm lost," but we'll try to help you out. But yeah, I think David or Davon is gonna be gone because it's too many of them. It's too many of them in Cody and Cody and Memphis and Tyler are all in multiple alliances. So I think they're all gonna be safe. And Enzo. I think Enzo as well. Thank you, S. Jones. Thank you, boo. But I'm so upset. I'm so upset. But then we get to the but yeah, he said he was telling Cody what David said and said he was thinking about keeping Janelle because everybody knows that Janelle was the bigger target. But now that David has ran his mouth, man, they could have easily flipped that and kept her. They didn't have to eliminate her. Get David out. Yeah, David is public enemy number one. I think it's gonna be David and Davon because this is the second time that Davon done got up under their skin because she was telling them to give her the safety sweep pass, give it to her, and she was going behind her alliance back. But then you turn around and you trying to petition votes for Janelle. So yeah. Sephora said if Kasar stays quiet, they'll forget about him. But I don't think Kasar was, well, yes, Kasar was talking. But see, but now Janelle is gone. Well, so all right, whatever. We gonna talk about the eviction. Y'all know. Oh, what I tell you, listen, when they did the votes, they went in. Who was the first person? When Danny went in there and voted to evict Kasar, baby, let me tell you something. I hollered. Do you understand me? I hollered. I was like, yes. As Joan says, I'm surprised to hear so many blacks. I love in the show. Is this no, this ain't no black in it. Girl, so many. It's only 3 black people on that show. Bailey, Davon, and David. That's it. And that's it. David is ruining everyone's game, so he is more dangerous. You're right. He is now, because I think Kasar is good for Memphis's game, because he come back and tell Memphis everything, because he felt like Memphis was an ally to them. All the while, Memphis was a whole on the other side of the thing. And Kevin half black? Oh. Is he? Okay. Well, I forgot about Kevin. Because I guess, you know why I forgot about Kevin? You know I forgot about Kevin because they did, well, yes, did they include Kevin in the whole African-American thing? Because that African-American didn't win? I don't think they did. But you're right. But they said that Kevin would vote to keep Janelle, but he didn't. I was surprised that Bailey and Davon didn't vote for Janelle. Child. But anyways, they do the live evictions. And so when Danny said she voted to evict Kasar, I screamed because I'm like, yes! Oh my gosh, somebody's gonna vote. Because I just knew everybody was gonna vote her out. And then when Enzo went in there and voted for Kasar to leave as well, I was like, yes! But child, that's when the excitement ended. Because everybody else voted her out. It was a 9-2 vote. Oh my gosh. So Janelle was evicted. I was so upset. But when I tell you baby girl was cute, honey, she had on that cute cocktail dress. I loved it. Yes, I did. She said that if she had to come out those doors, she was not coming out those doors evicted in nothing less than a cocktail dress. But she said that's why she dressed like that, because she said she knew she wasn't leaving. I mean, she knew she was leaving because, right after the eviction, they started having the HOH ceremony. So she would have been able to change. So that's why she said she wore her cocktail dress, because she knew she was going to get evicted. But why didn't Bay and Dave vote for Janelle? They are so fake. Exactly. Because they're in the Sleek Six and they didn't want to ruffle feathers. So when Janelle got outside and she was talking to Julie asked her if she knew who voted for her, if she knew who the 2 people were that voted for her. And Janelle said Bailey and Davon. And girl, Julie said nope and nope. She was like, wow, okay. So then she said 2 other names. She was like, nope and nope. I think she said Kevin and somebody else, but then she guessed Enzo, and she was like, yes, it was Enzo, and Danny voted to keep you. They did not. It was not the 2 people that you thought it was. But she was like, it's a game and all this other stuff. But then Julie told Janelle, listen, when you went up there to tell Memphis that you figured out that there was an alliance of 4 people, well, it was actually 6 people, and Memphis was a part of that alliance that you was telling him that was a bigger alliance in the house. And Janelle was like, oh my gosh. But she applauded Memphis for doing it. And she said, I went up there and she was telling him everything. So that's why, Julie said, that's why when you told him about the alliance, his eyes got big. And he just sat there. And she said, she figured out that's why he wasn't looking at her in the face when, she started talking to him after that. He never looked at her in her eyes while he was talking to her, because he knew that she was, he knew he was deceiving her. So that's why I was like, no, you and Kasar need to shut up. Okay, but they did not. They was telling him everything. And so once she said that, she was like, no, K-Star is gonna continue to tell Memphis everything because he thought that Memphis was on their side. And so I think K-Star is gonna think that Memphis was one of the ones that voted to keep somebody. But girl, yeah, she thought she was so smart. Don't do her like that, Sephora. Look, don't I got to give her the little blinkers, child. Don't do her like that. Oh, Janelle, girl, you was a legend, but you are gone. Anywho, but yeah, so they are what I said, Julie told Janelle that Memphis had a hand in her eviction. So Julie did tell Janelle that Memphis was part of the reason why you gone. It wasn't all you. It wasn't all everybody else. It was Memphis who helped to get you evicted. And the fact that she sat up there and was just buddy with him, and he said that he was gonna vote for her, and she just knew he was, and he didn't. And then Nicole F. Girl, so you know, Sephora, y'all listening, everybody listening. So you know they do the little goodbye speech. If you listening to this, excuse me, then that means that you were evicted. So of course, I think Bailey did one. Of course, K-Star did one, and he was just like, I love you and all this other stuff. Girl, why did they show the one that Nicole F did? Oh, I can't with Nicole F. Please don't let her win again, because she already won. But please don't let her win. Nicole F was like, listen, Janelle, if you see this, that means that you were evicted. And I know you probably don't want to come to my wedding, but just forget about it because you're not. Pretty much, she said you weren't invited to my wedding no more, anyways. Oh, I wanted to punch through this computer screen. Why she had to say all that? The girl already evicted. Why you got to go in there and tell her, well, you're not invited to my wedding now, anyways? Girl, I was gonna say something so mean, but I'm not gonna do it. That's not the Christian in me. That's not the Christian in me. Cause Nicole F. Oh, she burns up my grand's biscuits, honey. Sephora said she played this game like a rookie. She almost played as worse as David. Yes, I would say so. I think because she was so connected to K-Star, it's almost like they was breastfeeding each other. Like they couldn't do one thing without each other. It was ridiculous. They upstairs, they want to play the game. Oh, are you leaving? Oh, bring me back some water. That makes that let you know that the person gonna come back. So they couldn't really talk game because they were always like this together everywhere they go. K-Star was in there taking a bath. She in there sitting on the sofa talking to him while he's trying to take a bath. Girl, you might as well just go in there and take one with him if you're gonna do all that. Janelle didn't do nothing in the game. She didn't win no competitions. I'm so upset, but I still love her. But I'm gonna talk about her because she ain't there. I need to find her on Instagram. I need to find her on Instagram. Tell her how I feel because you did that wrong for you to be so. But she never won. That's why I really wanted her to win. I was Janelle. We were rooting for you. Well, I was child because Sephora didn't like you, but I did. Janelle couldn't get Keisha to play Keisha couldn't get Keisha to play the game. Keisha couldn't get herself to play the game. Okay, nobody else could do it, but Keisha couldn't get her own self to play the game. So, child, that's why she had to be gone. I mean, I'm glad David stayed. Girl, Janelle is a 3-time BB loser. Second place is the first loser. Baby, yeah. No, this is her 4th time. She lost 4 times. That's why I said 4 time was a charm for her. This is her 4th time. So she lost 4 times. I wonder if she'll go back. Y'all remember the Real World? And they had the Real World challenges and stuff, and those people was coming back season after season, and they never won. I hope she don't be like that. Like, if they get to season 30 and Janelle still coming back, you're already 40. You're already 40. So she don't need to come back. If they come back, they need to only have like 5 people in the house to give her a better chance. Janelle thinks being a bully is the way to win. But I don't think she was a bully. Nicole F was a bully. For Nicole F to tell Janelle, well, I'm gonna pick somebody that that talks about me to be the have or have not. Nicole F is a whole bully. And Danny, listen. So I guess the next person I vote for is K-Star. Of course, I want K-Star to win. But after that, child, I got to give it to Danny. I can't even give it to Davon or Bailey because they ain't did nothing. They haven't done anything at all. And I know I said that grammatically incorrect, but y'all know at this moment. No, she won't go back. She said she's too old. Who's the oldest though? Who's older, her or K-Star? Because she's 40. She just turned 40, but she looked good to be 40. I couldn't tell. She was because she wouldn't talk to the other girls or the guys. She always said, I'm not talking to those people. But she only did that because K-Star said he did not want to play the game with the newbies, like the younger people. So I think she took on that persona because that's what K-Star said, that he didn't want to, he didn't want to play the game, or he didn't want to team up with the other younger people. Okay, they both 40. Okay, well, she looked good. He looked good to be 40 as well. But so my next in line to win, since Janelle is gone, and y'all, I'm gonna be huffing and puffing about her being gone for about another 2 weeks, so deal with it. But my next person to win is my next people to win are K-Star and Danny. Because I can't even lie. I like the way Danny playing the game right now. Danny said, I'm going to go plant these seeds, honey. She right here trying to plant trees for the shade that she going to need to sit under when she sit up there sipping on the Mai Tais and all that other stuff with her $500,000. Like, she's really playing the game. I don't want nobody. K-Star and Danny right now is my two other ones. I need Davon and Bailey to pick it up. If they don't, I'm not rooting for them. She called the young people dumb. Well, we know David is. Mine is Cody and Tyler. Danny is playing the best game. Danny is playing the best game. But you like Cody and Tyler? Y'all like Cody and Tyler? Ooh. They so manipulative. But I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. But I think Danny really is playing her best game right now. And I don't think they realize it. Like, how don't you see that? But I think, you know what? In the next 2 or 3 weeks, mark my words. Now, if I'm lying, I'm flying. And baby, I'm a little bit too heavy to be up in the air without assistance. But in the next 3 weeks, I think that they're going to figure out what Danny is doing, and she is going to be a target. Because they have to start picking each other off. I mean, it's 6 people in one alliance. So what is it in the house? What is it? 11 people left in the house now? 11 or 12. And half of them are in the alliance together. Eventually, they're going to have to start picking each other off. So I think they're going to get Danny. Yeah, Cody is cool and gentle. You should have saw his face when Tyler told him what David did. Baby, Cody sat up in that chair so high, you would have thought somebody had to pour some ice down his back. Yeah, Cody and Tyler is actually targeting Danny. You must be watching those live feeds because I didn't see that in the episode. They targeted Danny? Well, Tyler did say that Danny was the one that told them that Davon was trying to get votes for Janelle. So that's going to be interesting to see, though. If they're going for, so like I said, within the next 3 weeks, Danny is going to be a target. But for next week, I think it's going to be Davon and David. And I think Tyler is really going to try to get Davon out of the house because Davon knows now, what Tyler said. So I think Tyler is going to talk to the guys about David, which he's already talked to Cody about David and told him that he was dead to him. So I want to see how David and Tyler are interacting with each other on Sunday. I need the tea ASAP. So, after the eviction, of course, they had a household competition. But guess what? We're not going to know who won the head of household competition until Sunday. Because they started playing, but they're going to finish the game on Sunday. So what it was like a They got 3 balls, and it was area. It was a long table, like skee ball, and it was a hill, and then it had 3 holes at the top, and so you had to throw the ball. I mean, you had to roll the ball and get the ball stuck in the hole. The first couple of people, I think, to get it in there, move on to the next round. So guess who had 3 balls in there before the end of the show? K-Star. I was hollering, yes, K-Star is going to be moving on to the next phase of the head of household competition. So let's pray that he make it all the way to the end and he win. Oh, if he win, this is going to be justice for Janelle. Hashtag justice for Janelle. They're probably going to throw the HOAs to Bay or Day to take out Danny. But they're they're all in an alliance together. I don't think that they'll take Danny out though. Not the girls, because they're so much about girl power and black girl magic and African American magic. That's what they into. They don't want all the girls to leave. So I don't think Day or Bay are gonna vote Danny out. I don't think it's gonna happen. Oh, you said, oh my God, no. Are you talking about K-Star, or are you talking about that you have to watch it on Sunday? I know, but they will turn on Danny. Yeah, they will eventually, but this week I don't think they will, because they need the girls. They want to have the girls, to go a little further, so that way it'll be easier for them to compete with each other as women, as opposed to having all the strong guys that they may have to compete with against each other. You can't stand K-Star? Girl, you don't like none of the people I like. And I don't do none of the people that you like. Now, see, I did like Tyler before Tyler said that David was dead to him. Now, he didn't have to go that far. I understand you was mad at David, but you didn't have to say that he was dead to you. Yeah, they need to get rid of Nicole L first. Now, listen. Now, I'm all for the whole you want the women to stay, da 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 da. But like I said, you got to get other people in on the game. But Nicole F, no, Nicole, what is her last name? Fratton. I don't know how to listen, because I want to say her name right, honey. Nicole from Big Brother. Nicole F on Big Brother. Look, it came right up soon. Nicole Franzel. Nicole Ann Franzel. Honey, they put the whole first, middle, and the last name. Nicole Ann Franzel, born June 30th, 1992. 92? Girl, I was 7 years old. Oh. She was born in Ubley, Michigan. She graduated from college as an ER nurse in 2014. She is best known for her appearance on Big Brother 16 in 2014 and for winning Big Brother in 2018. Big Brother 18 in 2016. I never noticed I never noticed it either until now. When she got on Janelle nerves and Janelle said, "You be." Yes, you did. I said yes. I don't want you to cuss the girl out, but I said yes, Janelle. You better get her. There's something wrong with her nose. Did you notice? Oh, well, let's find out. Did she get hit in the nose or something? Is it? I don't think so. Look. Is there something wrong with her? Oh, child, it ain't gonna show. Watch it be blurry. Oh, there you go. I don't think nothing wrong with her nose. Maybe I need to see it in person, child. This picture from 2016. Is this the new picture? Oh, yes, it do look like something wrong now. It look like it's smushed or something. I ain't gonna do that. Nope, I ain't gonna do it. We'll check it out on Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But yeah, that's all I got for the Big Brother. I'm just so upset, child. But who do you think gonna win the HOH competition? Y'all, you know Tyler can't play. I'm rooting for K-Star to win, but you know, if Day or Bay can win, I'm good with those two winning as well. But David, child, David can go in the refreshment rooms and sit down. Girl, I love it. I love it. And I'm look. Listen, baby, listen, I be there right there with my church notes, honey. Y'all see, I have my notebook. I think my notebook's still in the car. With my notes. I take it to work. Look, these my church notes, child. I take girl, I be look, you can't even see it. Let me see. Let me see. When I can't find my notebook, get my notebook. I take notes, honey. I take notes. You hear me? I be taking notes. But yeah, Ian, Cody, or Bay. You think they're gonna win? Okay. I'm rooting for K-Star because K-Star already moved on to the next round. It's like 3 parts to the HOH competition this week. So it's gonna be a long HOH competition. That's why I was like, oh, I was so mad that they went on to the next you gotta wait till Sunday. It's like, dude, that's 4 days. Friday, Saturday, what's 3 days? I had to count. Like, wait a minute. Yes, you're welcome. Sephora says, thank you so much for covering this show. Like, I love it. If you find another game show, honey, I started watching the one Tough as Nails that come on afterwards, but I didn't finish that one. That looked interesting. I like the guy that's on it, the host. I love his voice. He's from Amazing Race, but I love his voice. But yeah, if you find another show that you want me to do reviews on, like I really do, Big Brother, you just revitalized me all over again. Revitalized. Anyways, we might need to watch 90 Day Fiance. Is it just starting? Because somebody else said they watched that show. I'm gonna have to go look that up. That's on Netflix, right? Is that on Netflix? What is 90 Day Fiance on? Sephora, you got to be telling me the networks that it's on. 90 Day Fiance. What is it on? Look, this would be another darn thing. If I have the girl, it's trending everywhere. Lord. So I guess, watch now. Oh, it's on Hulu. Okay, I got Hulu. I have Hulu. Oh, but it already started. So should I start like now? I'm about to go watch an episode and see how far they are into it. I don't want to start reviewing it and it's already so far gone. But if it started more than 3 weeks ago, I don't know about doing it. I need to look up Love After Lockup. I was supposed to be watching that show. I was supposed to be watching that show, but y'all ain't gonna start rambling on about everything else but Big Brother because that's what this was for. But I do have a quick question since you in the chat, and I don't know if other people that's up there in the choir stand because it's more people watching. They just ain't dropped down. But I have a question, and I'll probably ask it again on another live or do a poll because I want to. And I don't know, Sephora, do you watch Uncle Tim? I wanted to read one of his books on, like, do a read, and he said it was okay, and he gave me one of his books that he recommended to be like that's a good read aloud book. So if I do that, will you guys watch? Let me know if you'll watch. It's I ordered the book, so if it's one person watching, I'll still do it. I don't know if I want to do it live. And I have Meth Monster, but it's on my Audible. But I ordered the paperback book because I want to read. I don't want to have to read it off my phone, child, because all other notifications start coming through and I'll get all distracted. But I'm going to read one of his books like as a read aloud. So should I do it as an upload? Oh, thank you, Sephora. You say you'll watch whatever I do. Oh, that's why I love you, boo. You're my twin. But I want to do it. Should I do it as a live or should I do it as an upload? Like, which one do you think will be better? If I do it as a live, well, I have to see how many chapters it is in the book. Oh, you have it in paperback? Oh, I got it on Audible. I want to hear it. I haven't listened to it yet, though. I've been listening to Michelle Obama's book. It's another book that I had on Audible. Oh my God, it was so good. I literally listened to that thing for 5 hours. I didn't read it because I was mad. Oh my God, because you was mad at him. Oh Lord. Well, go back and read it, girl. Don't be mad. You already paid your money for it. Go read it. Okay, so do it as an upload. But then what, like, so okay, if I do it as an upload, I will. We'll go back and forth. I'll see. I'll go back and forth with doing it as an upload and as a live. If I do it live, I will probably only read 1 or 2 chapters, depending on how long they are. If it's an upload, maybe I'll read 3. But you say, yeah, that won't be fun. Do it live. Okay, because then y'all can interact. I'll try not to get distracted by the chat, but but I'll do it live. That way we can have a Q&A session, or just a discussion afterwards. But he was excited, and he said he was excited about it. He said he wanted me to do it. So I said, okay. I ordered the book, so I'm waiting for it now. It's supposed to be here on September 3rd. It's not on Prime, unfortunately. Everything I order is on Prime, but that book is not. So once I get that, that'll be something that I might do. Okay, so around what time should I do it? I'm going to try to get off here in like 4 minutes. Is that something that I should read? And see, I don't know. I'm going to read the book the way it's written. Y'all know I don't cuss. But if you got a bunch of cuss words in it, then I have to pray first. But I don't want to take away from the essence of the book if that's what he put in the book. I don't want to take away from it. Okay, so 9 p.m. I can do that. 9 p.m. on like a bedtime story. 9 p.m. Fridays. What day should I do it? I don't want to do it every night because I do my show on Tuesday nights, and we're watching Big Brother at 8 o'clock Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. So I know I won't be able to do it on a Wednesday. I'll probably be able to do it on like a Thursday or Friday. Monday, Thursday, and Friday. We'll see how long the book is. I'm not gonna tell you what book it is just yet because I want to get it first. I mean, I know what book I'm reading, but we'll see. A Monday, that sounds good. I think a Monday will do. We'll do the reading on a Monday. Yeah, I like that. So I'll put it out there in the atmosphere to let everybody know. So it won't be this Monday coming, but it'll be the following Monday that I'll do it because I should have the book by then. September 3rd. They said it should be here between the 3rd and the 5th. Because it's the 31st on Monday. So yeah. That's what we'll do. That's another area of content. Because I do love reading. I got away from it from working so much, and then I started listening to Audible books, but I love reading. And actually, at the time, one of my favorite authors, it was Zane. I follow her on Facebook and everything. Like, I love me some Zane and Carl Weber, Terry McMillan. Lord, it's another girl. Her name is Jasmine Sierra. If you guys like those black erotica, thuggish type books, Jasmine Sierra. She's very good. Me too. We need to read more. I have a good book for us. Yes, Sephora, email me. That'll be another segment that I'll do. And then if I know any other authors, I know this lady. She's actually one of my clients. She's an author and she gifted me a book for Christmas. I'm going to ask her if it's okay if I read her book aloud. I'm going to ask her first. But we'll do that after. We'll do that afterwards. So yes, I love you. I thank you guys for joining me, even the ones that did not drop out of the choir stand. Thank you for even being up there and allowing my video to run. But I will. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go and get ready for bed. So I'll see y'all maybe somewhere in somebody live before I fall asleep. Okay, Sephora, email me, boo. That way, if I need to order the book, honey, well, I got Audible and I got 4 credits on Audible. That's what I do. I wait. I ain't paid for no book on Audible yet. Not yet. But I'm gonna go now. But thank you for joining me for another episode of My Reality, the live reaction of episode 10 of Big Brother All Star season 22. Janelle was evicted tonight. We know. The head of household competition will continue on Sunday, and we will continue and we will pick up there, but I don't think it will be a live reaction. I will only do live reactions hopefully on Thursdays. For now, Thursdays will be the live reaction after the evictions. So I love you guys with the love of God, and there is what? Nothing you can do about it. Love you guys.